What?
Anytime you get a client who is asking a bunch of you should have already figured this out questions, lets me know it's about to be some ratchet activity happening.
Some already should have figured out questions.
Yeah, man. So, are you pressing record or you don't care?
I thought you just sat down.
You told me to lower it. That's it. I didn't know what you was doing.
What do you mean? What I was doing?
I didn't know you had a card in there.
You saw me. We just did this.
God damn. Yeah, well,
This is crazy.
we're a team, right?
Oh, now we a team.
We're a team. But yeah, all week, this client has been like, hey, can we burn candles there? And so here's my track record when it comes to clients working or renting my location after hours.
Mm-hmm.
What happens is
Porn.
It's usually a party.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody canceled at the other location. They got to book this location immediately,
Mm-hmm.
or just a bunch of ratchetness.
Mm-hmm.
When it comes to a bunch of ratchetness, they invite friends. Inviting friends means people are going to move stuff around, open up books, read it. I find books by the piano. I find dishes being used, dishes in my trash can because they broke it. Toilet paper, rolls missing. I don't know why people think like this is a hotel. You know what I'm saying? And it's like I shouldn't have to hide my stuff because it's for picture only.
Right.
But it's always something like I can't remember where all the things out on my shelves are at.
It's a lot of stuff to move around.
Right. So I was like, something feels missing right here. And I'm like, where's my coffee pot? This is like, why did they move my coffee pot?
You going to take a shower? There it is. What? How are you in a shower?
I'll be finding some random things, man.
There's so many just rude and disrespectful people, bro, who just don't respect stuff, bro.
Yeah.
Or think they're paying for something, they get to do whatever they want.
Right.
Most people just don't care.
Do you steal stuff at the hotel?
Well, I don't steal anything. I pay for it all. So do I take what I paid for? Yes.
Yeah. So
something.
So what is the I'm not gonna take that. Like, would you take a towel?
Nah, I don't really take stuff like that anymore. Like I used to take all the soaps and stuff. Yeah. They also start getting smart and start putting like on the wall. You can't take it off.
Oh yeah.
I used to take toilet paper rolls and stuff.
Toilet paper rolls?
Yeah, because if I used it, what are they gonna do?
Yeah, because they usually get rid of it. They're not gonna reuse the toilet paper.
Even if there is one and there's like another roll, I used to just be like, "You're coming with me."
Yeah.
I always take like all the coffee stuff, coffee and tea packets. I take all those. Cups. I take all those. The disposable cups.
Those Dixie cups?
Yeah, I use like they give you like the disposable coffee ones with the top, and you know what I mean. Mm-hmm. I take all that stuff. But I'm gonna use this later.
But taking the disposable cups, are you like creating your own dishes in your own little cabinet? So you got a bunch of different flavors of cups.
Because usually it's just for the airport. I go like, I'm gonna take this cup for now, right? Or I might use this cup. I'll go to the airport, like, can you put some hot water in this?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I do that all the time. But I take everything. I try to use as much as possible stuff. I keep the air on the entire time. Time. I keep the TV on loud as fuck.
Just in case I'm not there. People are like, somebody's in there. We can't break in.
I keep everything up loud and on. Sure. Everything is on. I'm burning so much. I know they got like Jesus, bro.
Yeah.
I use everything.
But the funny thing is the person at TSA going through your bag like, yeah.
What hotel did you just rob?
It's like you went to the Hilton.
All of them.
Absolutely. Man, let me tell you something, man. I had the opportunity to work at the WNBA. Wow, I don't know why I said WNBA. Had the opportunity to work at the NBA All-Star game weekend, I should say. I believe this was New Orleans. Okay. New Orleans or Houston. I did two of them.
Okay.
And when I tell you that was the best hotel I ever stayed in, I was so pissed because I couldn't take advantage of it. Because I was working. Yeah. We was working 16 hours.
Yeah.
So when I came back to the hotel, they had like a little small like jacuzzi in there.
Let me get to enjoy this. You could have paid for 1 day out of pocket.
Yeah, and just stayed on the extra day.
Because I did that in Hawaii. I was like, they paid, and I was like, I'm just gonna stay for the rest out of pocket.
Yeah, and they had free breakfast, free lunch, and then after 8 p.m. They had the warm cooked cookies with coffee, milk, and tea. And
you gotta take advantage.
I took a picture of it. I said, "No one," and they were stacked up like, "Hey, up for the grabbings."
I take advantage of all those things. Yeah. Like, you again?
Yeah.
Me again. How you doing?
What is the best hotel you ever stayed
in? The best hotel I ever stayed.
Which one sticks out? Why you thinking? Let me shout out to all the B's. What up, Big Sis Chris and Boogaloo and Brooklyn B?
Deep in there.
All you bloods up in here.
I have to think, bro. I really gotta think. I only stayed in like, dang, good questions. Probably in Vegas. This hotel, not a lot of people like, but I love. What's the pyramid one?
Oh,
the Luxor.
Yeah. So
we did a suite on Luxor, which was really dope. That was really nice. I know one time there was probably in Dominican. That was probably I had the whole man. We were in Dominican Republic and I had the jacuzzi, right? There was like the jacuzzi in the room. I said, I'm about to get in here, butt ass nigga. Yeah. When I tell you it was going good for a while, and then it was like I heard it. I was like, what the hell was that? One of the things started doing this, and then it was just like, and it just exploded. And then like another one was, I was like,
the jet ski, the jet.
It just exploded on me. And then Yo was in the other room talking to her friends. And I was sitting there like, and she was like, I was like, close the door.
Was you in? Hold on.
I was in the tub.
Was you in the empty tub and you turned it on?
I was. It was fine because it was bubbling while I was in there.
Oh,
so it was like, doing the bubbling thing. And I was like, oh, this is nice.
Yeah.
Put my balls on it. And then it was just like, because then the one started. It started to,
yeah. Okay.
And then it was like, and then another one exploded. I was like, oh, heavy string. But never again. Yeah. And I was like, this would be Dominican Republic.
Yeah.
Come on, baby.
Yeah.
It was really nice there.
I do remember this girl in Dayton, Ohio, buying us a nice hotel. Like, you're not my girl, but like in my head, like this is no anniversary.
It was just really nice.
It was just really nice. In my head, I said, and I'm like, I can't defend this version of Deion Lack at all.
Okay.
At all.
Okay.
I am saddened about what I'm about to say.
Okay.
This was a Pinto that was fond of young Deion Lack at the age of 20.
Okay.
I think she was like maybe like 4 or 5 years older than me. And she got this really, really nice hotel. We've had sex in numerous places around Dayton. But this particular time, she's like, this is gonna be special. We're gonna actually be in a bedroom.
Night to remember.
Yeah. That night to remember. We was doing alleys and back seats.
Alleys, like outside in the alley?
Yeah, because this is why. Her sister
outside in the alley, back seat for sure.
Yeah.
Outside in the alley is
disgusting. It's not disgusting. It wasn't on the ground. It wasn't like we were on shard pieces of glass.
You're just next to a bum.
On her car. Bent over.
Next. Oh, nice strokes, young man.
I like what you're doing. Oh, here comes my stroke. No, yeah, so we were so the reason why my mom did not like white girls at all, because of the history of her and my brother. Because a white girl had said, some things happened and he ended up going to jail.
Oh boy.
Stay away from these pink toes. Stay away from these white girls, Deion. So I got it. And I'm like, what you said about that white girl? I say, what you say about that snow bunnies? Yeah, so we worked together. So that's how we met. And I remember her sister had this big ass Rottweiler. It wasn't really like a reason why I did not want to go to her house, but her mom was like one of those former members of the Klan.
Oh boy. So
I didn't want no smoke with that. And she was like, yeah, I'm trying to let my mom know that you guys are, black people are cool. And I work with you guys and this is, I was like, yeah, I don't want to test that at all. So a lot of the times when we would smash, I couldn't take it to my mom's house. Couldn't take it to her house. So a lot of times it was like after work, let's just go somewhere. And then one time she was just like, let's actually have sex in the bed.
Yeah, all right. This is new.
Yeah. And a lot of the times when you're having sex on the go, that was our thing for like a good 2 or 3 months. We were having like quick sex.
Right.
So when we got to this hotel, I don't know why I thought we got to keep the quick sex going. I got there. She immediately took the clothes off and we showered for a bit. She's like, come on, let's go to the bed. And I'm talking about maybe 45 minute and a half. And I was like, whoo. And she was like, okay, I'm gonna go in the jacuzzi and kind of like sit around. And then by the time you wake up, you should be like I was like this. And I'm sitting there, I was like, this. My stomach.
Pants still on.
I didn't even take my pants off. My pants at my ankles. I still got my work outfit on, my apron.
Hey, go and sleep after a 1 minute bust. You don't deserve any sleep. Take your ass up.
Wake up!
And like you did something.
I'm ashamed, yo.
Oh boy,
I'm ashamed.
She's just looking around. Like, I just spent $400 for this.
That's what I said. I'm not proud of this at all. And then I remember waking her up, and she had big titties, and she's in the jacuzzi. And she's kind of like floating around, and her titties like floating up top like this. And I was like, I'm looking at her, and she's like, "You ready?" And I was like, just turn back over. And we never.
No round two.
Never no round two.
Boy.
No round two.
Got to stay the whole night there.
No, we had to go to work in the morning. Yeah. She had to go to work. I was a night person.
She was like, "This is the biggest waste of money."
Yes. And it was.
Leon took a nap.
Yeah, the worst, dude.
You got to beat off for that.
Yeah. In my head, when you're young, you're not thinking about, hey, let me please the girl first.
Boy,
and then
that's great.
In this session, it's always like, hey, man, she here to please me.
Yeah.
I'm the prize.
You were like, hey, so, you didn't get your... You and me had enough time. I did about 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Yikes, dog. The fact you just rolled back. Are you ready? Yes.
Oh, embarrassing, bro. Embarrassing.
She was just looking at you and it was like this.
Cause she's having a good ass time in there, like just like going around and she turned around like, oh, hey, you up? I wish we were so cool. I wish we was. I'll call her right now.
Why weren't y'all cool no more?
Because
you wasted your money?
No.
Y'all still smashing after that?
Yes. Mm-hmm. Numerous reasons why.
Because you're black. She finally understood what her parents were talking about.
Oh, mama,
I get it now.
I probably can call her right now just to say, hey, what's going on? Mm-hmm. But our last time we spoke, she really liked me. Mm-hmm. She really liked me.
You were the one.
She was the one.
Mm-hmm. You were the one.
I was the one.
There you go. Mm-hmm.
I just saw her as cheeks, yeah, sadly. Beautiful pink toe. Beautiful. She had the little mole on her face. She had the light eyes. You could tell she had the energy of like black guys, right? She had the curly hair and it gave the energy of like, yeah.
Was she thick?
Yeah, but she didn't have a booty though.
Yeah,
it was white girls. Yeah. So she had it up top and she kind of like went down hips, no butt.
Right.
So what happened was I ended up moving out here in LA, and she was just like, "How's life? How's things?" I was like, "Yeah, things are good, man. Things are good." And she's like, "Yeah, man. I just realized that all the guys that I've dated has been similar to you, your energy, your personality, your look. So I feel like I can't stop thinking, in so many words, I can't really think of what happened. And I was like, she's like, is it cool? Can I come see you? And I was like, cool. I got an apartment to myself. I live by myself. I was like, yeah, let's do this. Come through, come out. She flew out to LA.
Okay.
I had the apartment to myself. And then she had tried to do like this reverse Jedi mind trick to me. And she was just like, you see the sexual chemistry? You grew up, matured. You didn't bust in a minute and 45 seconds. It's like, you see how much, like we had a great session. Like I grew up and realized, okay, let me take care of her. She taking care of me. We learn new moves. You know what I'm saying? And she was just like, man, like what's stopping us? Like you can see that we separated for a few years. Now we back and like we never left. It's like, so what you think we should do? Like we should definitely.
You should catch your plane. You got a plane to catch if I'm correct.
Yeah. And she kept like trying to drill this in my head. And I was just like, and this was like day 1, hour 6.
Oh boy.
And she's supposed to be there for the weekend. This is like Friday, right? So I'm in my head, I'm like, oh boy. And I was like, man. And I'm trying to like be as nice as possible. Like you're moving too fast. You don't know me. We haven't spent like weeks together.
Right.
Like we spend like maybe a couple hours at work together. Like, yes, we had great sexual chemistry, but as far as like relationship, our foundation was based off of quickies and sex. Yes, we had fun because after we bust, we would watch like the Boondocks, or I don't know what show we was watching at the time. But that was our foundation. Again, this is the immaturity of like, don't pressure me. Of like I
don't think it's immature to tell somebody not to pressure
you. Yeah, but I couldn't say that. So I'm just kind of like beating around the bush, like, man, come on, man. I was like, so I had to do the generic why we won't work, as in like, I'm out in LA, you in Ohio. And I was like, who's gonna make the sacrifice? You can move out here and lose your great job, or I'm not moving back to Dayton. So it's like, we can do long term for a little while. In my head, like, you're not letting up. So I was like, listen, I really focus on my career. I don't want to get any sort of distractions. I'm trying to do this generic. We're not ready yet.
Yeah.
And at the same time, I've never, sadly, no racism. I never see myself marrying or dating.
You told her that?
No.
Oh, right.
I never see myself dating in public a white girl. I never see myself dating or marrying a white girl. So in my head, I was like, I'm not even trying to invest in this. So her bag's not even packed. And she looked at me like, so you mean to tell me I flew out here for your pleasure? That was like she gave me the energy of like, Deon, all the sacrifice I did for you, I paid for this flight. You didn't fly me out. I came here because you said you want to spend some time with me. And I was just like, I wanted to smash. I was like, we both agreed to have sex. And she's like, I need you to try to save yourself because I'm willing just to walk away and go back home. And I was like, I'll bust her name. I was like, why are we doing this? I was like, let's just enjoy this weekend. And she said, yeah. All right, I'm out of here. And I was like, really? Are you about to leave? She's like, yeah, you don't deserve this. You don't deserve me or this fire ass. and then she called, this wasn't Uber then, she called a cab. And she went back to the airport, never unpacked her bags.
Dang.
And then, that's the last time I talked to her. Nope. So that happened. Years went by. I have a mutual friend, and I had said, yo, whatever happened to so-and-so? He was like, dude, she just asked about you, man.
Yeah.
I was like, really? What'd she say? She said, how's your friend doing?
No.
I was like, she said it like that? And she's like, yeah. I was like, oh, I know what that mean. And I told him the whole story. He said, yeah, I get it. I was like, but she asked about me, right? He said, yeah, she asked about you. So I sent her a text message on her birthday, like, happy birthday, so. She's like, wow, you still got my number? I would think you would not like reach out to me. And then I was like, no. I mean, honestly, her birthday was in my calendar, and I reached out to her, and then she's like, how's everything? This is all through text messages,
right?
And then it just became every year text message birthday thing. She texted me on my birthday, I texted her birthday, but I never actually talked to her.
Yeah.
But
good.
Huh?
I said that's good.
But when she started following me, I started following her. I said, oh, she's like a Trump supporter.
Oh wow! Did she ever find her black guy?
I don't know.
No,
I didn't do the research of who she's dating. I was like, oh, she's like a thick Trump supporter. Yeah, like supporting, like, you know, Marjorie Taylor Greene needs to run for president, and I can't stand, like, you know, what's I can't think of the black dude who got killed.
Got killed.
Got killed by who? I can't breathe.
Oh, George Floyd.
George Floyd. She was like, he was a plant from the Democrats.
Oh boy.
And I said, yo.
That's her right now. What are you talking about with this fire ass?
Yeah.
Dang, man. Dirty Dick Dion out here just dirty dicking. What he does, people. You know what? Ladies, let me tell you something, especially when you're younger. This is any young women listening to this. You're not going to be able to ever convince a man to be with you. If he does, after you politic for yourself, he feels bad for you, and he's trying to find a way out gently because he doesn't want you to trip. Yeah, because I've done that plenty of times. Let me just slow ball out of here. Let me find my right exit. A guy who wants to be with you will make sure you know he wants to be with you. There will be no confusion. He will have a plan. He will make action. He will try. Blah blah blah. All the other stuff. And there's a difference. Some guys will kind of want to be with you, but string you along for a while. Yeah. But a guy who really wants to be with you, it's not going to take long to show you and move in that direction. Yeah. Because if you keep asking stuff like, when, when, and there might be a reason, you know, for me, especially like money is a big reason. You don't want to get married and have kids and your money ain't right. It just don't feel good. It don't feel right. You don't feel like you're confident enough to be able to take care of family when things go bad, blah, blah, blah. So, but after like goals have been set and he's still, then it's like, you're not really into this. Yeah. No. Yeah. Some guys they don't want to be the bad guy.
I got another bad guy story.
Give it to me.
It's so vile. Y'all be lying. So there was it was a double up of girls from out of town at my apartment. Not like real time. So there was for the sake of easy math, there was a girl who was at my apartment from Thursday to Saturday.
Okay.
Right? Another girl was like, hey, I'm coming to LA. I'll be there Saturday to Monday morning. Okay. I was like, oh, okay, cool. Where you staying? That's why I was calling you so I can stay with you. And I'm like, I was like, wow, at an all weekend. So it's okay. I could probably get like a hotel by where I'm about to work. In my head, like, damn, this is her trying to shoot her shot at me. I was like, man, she asked to stay with me. But at the same time, I already had somebody there. Yeah. And I was like, Saturday. I'm like, what time you? Something like it.
Lord. Oh God.
This word. Yeah. And the girl that was here the first section, I've always smashed this one. This one I never did. Yeah. So I was like,
Beyonce, thank you, man.
Watch this. So I had to think quick. Everything I'm saying is vile. It is crazy. All right. I was like, as I talked to homegirl, I said, oh no. I got a show in Seattle. She was like, what day? And I was like, I said, I gotta fly out Saturday morning.
Oh.
And then I was like, but listen, I don't want to leave you here. So I'm gonna take you and put you in the hotel by the airport. So I took her to a hotel, got her a hotel.
Mm-hmm. Paid for the hotel.
Yeah, paid for the hotel. And then while I dropped her off, I went to go pick another girl
at the airport.
At the airport.
Oh.
I know, man. I know. In my head, I know everything.
This is the perfect plan.
Yeah. And then the whole time, I was like, I forgot that niggas don't just let truth go.
Mm-hmm.
How's the show? Let me know where you land. So I had to periodically text the other girl. Man, I'm having the worst time trying to find my bags. I'm up here at lunch.
Why even not just say it's all good? Why not? Why do you have to do the extra? Why is that necessary? Why can't you just be like, oh man, it's all good. Everything's great flight, smooth, got here. Why the extra?
I had to do some math. How long does it take to fly to LA to Seattle? So I had to go like dead for a while. Nigga, even worse. The worst, nigga. The worst. The double I had.
It's tragic.
I had to pack bags. I had to pack bags. Chaz, I had to pack bags, yo. And then when I pick up the other girl, she's like, oh, why do you have a suitcase? Why do you have a suitcase? And I was like, oh, this has been in here for a couple weeks. Like,
I did a show in Seattle. I never.
I'm so embarrassed. I've never said this out loud. I'm thinking like this is a villain on any TV show.
Yeah, definitely a villain.
Woo.
Why? I don't understand the extra lies on the lie.
Yeah.
Oh man, TA. What do you mean you lost my? Hold on. What do you mean you lost my luggage? What? You got the drug dog?
I got boom up. Hey! Put that down.
There's a bomb threat. Hold on. There's a bomb threat at the airport. Why?
I got a whole studio to
and cut. Nice, guys. He did all that but forgot to leave.
Is this for your wife? Nah, just a girl. That's a random girl.
Lot.
Yeah. And what makes it worse, nigga? Since it was the first time of us ever doing anything, we didn't have sex the first day because we wanted to kind of slowly get into the whole thing. We making out on the second day. You ain't gonna believe this. A period came.
That thing ruins more plans than anything, dog.
My period came. And then
he's like, hey, look, I gotta get you back on this plane. I gotta show it. Oh yeah? Beat him. I gotta show. You ain't gonna believe. Talk to the other girl.
Oh God!
Show got canceled. I'm flying right back. I already paid for the hotel. I just come stay with you at the hotel.
And this is the early season of like internet and social media, so they can't even like look up and see who's on the show or.
Yeah, you should have did.
What?
You could call the other girl and be like, "Hey, look, the other show got canceled. I'm coming back to you, okay?" You tell the girl, "Listen, I got a hotel for you."
It's right by LAX.
You did right by LAX.
I'm coming back. The show got canceled.
You go. Let me go get the room. You stay in the car. You got to make up the bed. Why you cleaning up? Just get in the car. Wait. Don't get in the car yet. Make her wait. Let me go check out. You wait here. Had to go 2 different ways.
Yeah. You go around and see you got some ice.
I got your key.
Get the ice bucket. I got the key for you.
I forgot. So I'll go get it.
Whose crunchy is that? Man!
Hotel
Do you like the hotel
lady. Oh, the diabolicalness. What's up, y'all? That's what you get for real. That was God blocking.
Yeah.
What's up, y'all? Dion is terrible.
Yeah.
You asked for deposit. Got to keep that air on for sure. Hate to what? Admit I've done the same. What things you do, big sis Chris? I want to know. Shame, dirty Dion. The turnover is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Now she thinks that black men suck. Yeah, it must have been a BBW.
No, let me show. I'm gonna show Chaz what she look like.
She applying that pressure. Yeah, that's what you get.
You got your caller? You see
No.
what she's doing?
No.
No. I don't want to open up any scabs.
Yeah, you barely hanging on there. What actor will play Dion when they make a Netflix doc about him? What actor will play Dion when they make a Netflix doc about him?
Dion is diabolical. I be trying, and this is why my life is falling apart.
Diabolical Dion.
It's falling apart because I be trying to keep up with lies and keep up with continuity of things.
Still to this day?
Well, now it is like stitching together what people knew from stories back in the day, and I'm like, oh, I did say that. So do I now? I'm doing the risk of, do I tell them the truth now to say this is not true? Or remember that time you had told me you had met Mr. T at Walmart?
Never.
Wait, but you told me you needed to borrow.
You know how many times I told that story to people? I do. It was a good story. That's why I told you.
I booked you for my wedding to tell that story.
We all laughed, didn't we? We all laughed.
So anytime somebody tell me a story, I'm like, is it worth like telling them the truth?
Oh man, Dion can't pass up a good time.
Man,
that's the problem.
I can't. I'm the worst.
I could tell the truth, but this version is fire.
Yeah, that's real.
Oh, Lack. Somebody help this guy. Why not just be like, you know what? I'm just gonna start telling the truth from now on. Yeah.
I think what happens is my memory is like, instead of knowing how to count from 1 to 10, I'll be like, I know about 6.5 of this story. Like my memory is like, and whatever happened, I'm like, oh nigga, I know exactly what happened. I don't. And a lot of times when people, and I just tell what I remember, and then people start asking questions, instead of saying I don't remember, I'll be like, let me just figure it out. Like, let me just kind of use an AI generation to kind of fill in the blanks. Wait. You say he had an orange hat on? Yeah, he was a Broncos fan. Wait. How was he a Broncos fan from Memphis? Memphis didn't have a team at the time. So it's like my brain be trying to like fix the little gaps. And I was like, now this is getting out of hand. And like, you said this is your story. This is from your mom. How you and your mom met. I'm like, yeah. So in my head, like nobody else can figure out the story.
Yeah.
So I have to finish. I can't be like, I don't know. I could say I don't know.
That would probably be the best, easiest thing to do.
For sure.
For sure. God.
Yeah.
So it's a good time. What's up, Fresco Black? So it's a good time when you see these two bald fellas.
Hey.
Appreciate you. We're actually suing Kevin Tony for Bald Brothers, actually.
Yeah.
So what's happening right now. We're going to go head-to-head podcast to see who has the best Bald Brothers podcast. What if they became Kevaroni and Tony? He's like, you dirty bastards.
This is her at this in 2001.
Okay. She didn't age so well. Dodged the bullet there.
The pink toe.
Yeah.
You know, white women.
But I can see she was probably really cute 20 years ago.
Yeah, let me see if I can find her younger.
She was definitely cute back then.
This was so this happened. I would say
MMA cage. The hell?
She's a boxer.
Oh, for real?
This happened. I would say 2003 with her. Find some old pictures. This is the damn dog. Same damn dog I was telling you about.
21 years ago.
Yeah, I'm being silly. So I was lying about you. I'm sure they got the same dog.
It's not like you tell rocks. That's not the same rock. They all look alike.
Yeah.
They all look alike. That's a good thing about dogs. They all look alike.
There's a sister.
Oh, her sister look better than her.
I know. Yeah.
You should have tried to get the sister.
Yeah, it was too late. We going back in the time.
Yeah, man.
See all these Trump stuff up
Oh
here?
boy.
That Trump, Hillary is a
good thing my penis doesn't vote. Neutral party peen.
This is as far as it goes.
My dick is bipartisan.
Bipartisan, yo. Bye. Bipartisan.
Yeah, 20 years ago.
Yeah.
If you can forget, it's so long. 2004. 2003. It's 21 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
This shit sucks.
They had a reunion on Sister Act 2 with all the singers on The View today.
Oh, for real?
And it had Whoopi Goldberg doing the "Oh Happy Day," and all the people in the choir did like a 30-year reunion.
That's cool.
They were singing songs again, and then the dude who said, "Oh Happy Day," he obviously a grown ass man now was singing that part. He did not do that. When Jesus what? he kept it really neutral, like when Jesus what?
Now you supposed to hit that, bro.
Yeah, like I wow, you got to practice that.
What's up, Sable C? Just got here. What y'all talking about? Sex. Dion being a horrible person. What's up, Trey Gibbs? What's up, Eric Doug? What's up, Brooklyn B? LaShonda G? What's up, Stewart? 6359. What's happening? Fresco, Boogaloo, Big Sis, Chris. Are you in LA? Oh, speaking of are you in LA? While I have you here now, June 15th. If you're in the LA area, DM me. I'm Chaz Rogers. I'm Chaz Rogers. I'm doing a live taping.
Yeah.
Myself hosting, and guess who'll be there?
Hey, Dion Lack will be performing.
Actually, I had to. I should have texted you this first. Just had to get you all. And Dion Lack will be performing. And some other friends of mine, some guys you've seen from Daddy Issues. Chris Sneed would be in the building. Who else is on there? My girl Angelina Spicer, Precious Hall. Who else is performing? I should look at my list. My Lansing comedian brethren. So the other one, Ryan Reeves. We're hometown. You know
Ryan Reeves, light-skinned guy with the pretty eyes.
Yeah,
we go way back.
We went to the same high school.
Word.
Different years apart though. He's lower than me.
Pause.
I was a little older than me. Pause.
He's a little lower than me.
What? Why would I say that? That doesn't even make sense.
Keep going.
And then some other folks are on there. So it'd be a good time. Going to Hollywood Jazz Festival that day. Come on, Big Sis Chris. What's up, Dion? What?
Twills is a menace.
Gigster wants to use it for it. Twilla getting that work in. Twill's like, yeah, fuck y'all podcast. Answer the question. So June 15th, if you're in the LA area and you want to pop in, I think we got food and stuff. I can't say there's drinks there or not, like alcohol drinks. There will be liquid beverages. I don't know if the alcohol, but there will be food there as well. Okay, probably just fried chicken for niggas. Okay. But yeah, if you want in June 15th, correct. It's a Saturday, I think. And at 6. We're gonna start at 6. We're gonna start shooting at 7. It's a taping, so I gotta have people there at 6. We're gonna be there at 6.
Also, we need people there.
Yeah, if you got people there you want to bring, send me a guest list, and I can get everybody on there. It's free. Yeah, sure. You just have to sign the waiver that you'll be on camera, and we'll feed you, and you'll get laughs. It's a good time. What else could you want?
Can't go wrong with that, man.
A free comedy show. There's 9 comics total.
I love it. I'm excited.
Me too. Yeah. So
June 15th, yo. Are you in LA?
The House of Dragons is coming back on that day too. That's fire. What a great day, Fresco Black. You know what I'm saying?
Are you a Game of Thrones person?
I'm in.
Are you part of the following House of Dragon?
You watched the first season? Well, why?
I know if you had like a whole
no. Just one other person.
Discord?
No, I would have definitely pulled up. Well, hopefully we'll do another. And hopefully if it goes well.
Big sis ain't never come to LA. I don't know why she act like she I would have.
Oh, she's far though, aren't you far?
Man, she's like 45 minutes away.
What area? I forgot what she said.
I think she said Ontario.
I forget you would remember.
I mean, I know it's that area.
I'm sure you'll never forget. Mm-hmm. Can't wait for House of Dragons. House of Dragons was good. House of Dragons was. They really did some things I never seen. That's still worth seeing. I was like, I've never seen this before.
So is actually you think House of Dragons better than Game of Thrones?
Not yet. They only did one season. Mm-hmm. So House of Dragons.
Is it on the path?
It could be. But like Game of Thrones, I mean, they just kind of did things weird too because they had like the younger one. Then all of a sudden they did an age jump, like mid-season. So
talking about Game of Thrones?
House of Dragons.
Okay.
And so then you're just kind of like, okay, we're whole new cast now. Oh, this person's this person. So then it's like, yeah, catch up. None of this 10, 15 years, maybe 20 years, when it's just like, they just skip. And you go like, okay, now you got to catch up. Now we the kids. So catch up what's happening.
Damn.
And so you just got to, and they just kind of hit you with it. So you're just like, oh, okay. So it's not the same kind of like character development. You didn't get to like grow up with the other kids. It's kind of, they just kind of throw you in the middle of something else. But it's all still good. I always just wonder why they did that. I was like, if you plan on going mad seasons, just stick to what you're doing or start later. Anyway, Deion done scared big sis away from the city. It was the potential to be better. It has the potential. It does have the potential. And I think their budget is a lot bigger from where they're starting at. Mm-hmm. So you got to see a lot more dragons early. I mean, it's called House of Dragons. So it's like you got to get busy early. But they're able to do a lot more off the top where, I don't know what that first budget. Yeah. That first budget of Game of Thrones couldn't have been crazy.
Right.
But later I feel like they were getting like dumb money per episode. Mm-hmm. So yeah. But I think it's a really great actors, man, of course. Man, there was that one dude who played the king. You didn't see any of this?
No.
Ah, man, I'm going to give you way more information.
I
thought you were asking
I really tried to watch
House of Dragons?
No. Is this a prequel to Game of Thrones? Mm-hmm. So could I watch House of Dragons first and then be like, oh, it's going to be more of a treat to watch now Game of Thrones? Or is it more like, nah, you got to watch it in order?
The Game of Thrones has more information about the prequel, but the prequel is not going to give you information about Game of Thrones, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I get it, but you know how if somebody watched the Star Wars chronological order, would it be more of a now?
I don't think so.
Like if I watch 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, Rogue One, and then
no Star Wars that kind of works.
Yeah,
but I don't think it works the same for Game of Thrones.
Yeah,
because Game of Thrones is 8 seasons of information.
Mm-hmm.
So then when you watch House of Dragons, I don't know what they're gonna have later on.
Right.
So I can't be like,
because they're still growing.
They're still growing. So I can't be like, ooh, watch this first, and then you get all that.
Yeah.
And it's like 100 years before.
Oh.
So I don't know how many years they're gonna cover.
Got you.
It's at least 100 years before.
Right.
It might be more.
That's how I feel about Raising Kanan. Do you watch that show?
I haven't watched any of the Powers
at all.
Okay. I saw like one and a half, like half episode, and it was very soap opera-ish.
You had to watch it with Yo. That's my power friend.
No, I seen clips, and then I was kind of like, this is soap opera-ish, and then I did.
So why you had to make fun of it?
What'd I say?
It's soap opera.
That's what I thought. I was just like, oh, this is a hood soap opera.
I didn't say nothing about Game of Thrones. I watched a couple episodes.
Man, you're not gonna hurt my feelings. If your feelings got hurt about Power.
Got hurt, man.
Why you gotta say about that?
Yeah.
Game of Thrones, you got hurt me. What's up, Moyo? What's happening?
Mm-hmm.
You actually can. Yeah, you can watch House of Dragons by itself, but I don't think it's gonna make Game of Thrones better. But you can watch it by itself because it's a whole nother world.
Yeah,
a whole nother time. In your opinion, is Game of Thrones overrated or underrated? Is Game of Thrones overrated? No. The only thing that was bad about Game of Thrones was that last season. Otherwise, it's a great show. I don't think it was overrated at all. When people call it top, like I feel like those ratings are right. Like people always put Breaking Bad up there. Breaking Bad deserves to be up there, right? Game of Thrones is a great show as well. It kept you guessing. It kept you going like, oh, what? It kept like, it had some of the best talked about scenes and cliffhangers and episodes that you've seen. It just all kind of fell apart in the end. So that's it. But everybody agrees on that. That last season, it just felt really rushed. And they were just like, can we just go? And then like the book, I guess the books weren't even done. So people were making up as they went along.
Oh,
wow. So yeah, they were just trying to do too much by the end.
What did you have to do who actually wrote the book? Hey, can you just kind of give us a little guide of how we should do this?
They did, but also he wasn't deciding. Like he still hasn't wrote the book. So he still wasn't sure what he wanted to do. But they were saying that the book was supposed to be done a long time ago. And he was like,
he said, I'm getting paid. All right. Why are you rushing me?
So, I mean, he created that whole world. Now he's getting the house of, and he was talking about when he wrote it. He said the only thing he really had was like the winter and the summer. He was like winter, like they're in a place where it snowed all the time, right? So he was like, they had the winter and the summer. He's like, he kind of knew that was it. And then he said he knew about the dire puppies. And he said he kind of just built the entire world from there. Because when you watch Game of Thrones, like House of Dragons is only about one family. It's about the Targaryens. And so, but when you watch Game of Thrones, you learn way more about the Stark family. And what was the Lion people? What were they called? House of Stark. McAllisters? Something like that. I forgot what they're
Kevin McAllisters.
I forgot what they were. Lannisters. There's the Lannisters. And so there's all these different House of families. And House of Dragons is pretty much about the Targaryens and how they ruled, how they lost the rule, and then how they try to get the rule back. It's kind of like how they're up and down of. Yeah. But man, House of Dragon, I mean, Game of Thrones was great, dog, because I didn't really get what the title meant for the longest. Like I kept wondering, who's the star of this show?
Yeah.
Who's the star?
Don't tell me. I might watch it. I might, want to have like a moment in Big Bear with a beautiful young lady and just let's watch the whole season of Game of Thrones. And just why?
Very weird setup.
Why?
A house in Big Bear and then that.
Well, I'm thinking like, why would I watch it
up nice and cozy?
I'm not gonna watch it by myself.
Why not?
I need somebody who's like, this is
everybody's seen it, Lack. Everybody's seen it already. You're talking. There's a few of you who said, "I'm not gonna watch it."
No, I'd rather watch with somebody who hasn't seen it.
Lack, everybody's seen it, dog. You're the only one. You're the last one.
Who in the comment section isn't that romantic to you? Who hasn't watched Game of Thrones?
It was hilarious.
Is that? Yeah, I'm thinking like I need to be in a place I was like, yeah, we're not going nowhere. Like if the pandemic would have been a good time for me to watch it.
For sure.
Yeah. I think I wasted my time.
She's not that involuntary.
Hey, Moyo!
But I have it. Hey, sorry, all caught up. All right. Do cliffhangers make something good though? Yeah, cliffhangers definitely add. A good cliffhanger, bro, keeps your mouth watering. You like, yo, I can't wait. What they gonna do? Oh, I can't wait. Yo, when you get a good cliffhanger, you can't wait till next week's episode. Even if you binge something, the Netflix goes. If you will binge something on Netflix, it is 5 seconds for that show goes. You can't wait. Skip intro.
Yeah.
Fast forward to the backtrack. Look, you go.
Which one do you hate more? The fact that Netflix, any show, will have a cliffhanger. You be like, "This is gonna be the last episode." You be like, "All right, I gotta figure out what's happening." As in, like, you tell yourself, "I'm gonna watch one episode and I'm done." A cliffhanger happens. You're like, "Okay, I'm gonna tell my daughter I'm gonna be late." That or a cliffhanger at the end of a season. Yeah, you gotta wait like a whole 8.
Some of these are like a year or two now. You're like, dog, Game of Thrones, you gotta wait a couple years, a couple times. Wow, like the last Stranger Things, it's been 2 years already. You're like, come on, man, what are y'all doing over there? Yeah.
So what's worse?
The season-ending cliffhanger is worse because you're just like. Also, if a show is bingeable, I'm making that time. I know in the next couple of days I'm gonna finish this thing, and I always check how many episodes before. How many episodes is this? God, because I got a pace. Yeah, I go 8. Up, man. 8. What time is it? I'm gonna knock this out.
Twilla knows that I hate TV shows. I fall for it every time. I fall for it every time. Like I be like, yo, everybody's talking about this show, baby reindeer. Let me see what they're talking about, man. I'm just gonna watch one episode, see what they're talking about. Okay, I like it. I find myself like, episode 6. God damn, because man, I'm supposed to be asleep right now, man.
The binging is good and awful.
Yeah, right. Binging is never good. Tell me a time you said binging is great.
Binging can be cool because once you get past it, you go like, "Whoa, that was a great series," and I'm done. I don't have to dedicate any more time to it. I knocked it all out. Because weekly, because also like we're in a society where as soon as you hear something, everybody's on it. Everybody's, did you see? You're like, hey, dog, the spoilers? We still doing that?
Yeah.
I'm like, you gotta get in there and get out.
Yeah, but I got shit to do. Like watching this show does not change my life at all.
Sure.
You're just in the know.
Wait, that's not 100% true though.
Oh gosh, dude,
it's not 100% true.
You're in the know.
Wait. You have taken inspiration from other shows, have you not?
Yes, 100%.
Okay, wait. Okay. There's been things that you've learned and implemented in your life from other shows, whether they're teaching your kids something you've learned to do, right?
Yeah.
TV shows are the crux of humanity.
Right.
That's a big stretch.
Right.
But you learn a lot. There's a lot of things I take from.
Yeah, but that's the percentage of what you're saying is very low. It's not like I watched this show and I wrote 2 movies right after. Yes, you'll be inspired, but I'm certain if you can check to see how many movies Robert Ebert wrote.
From all the movies he's seen.
Yeah.
That's probably why he's a critic. All the movies that he's made probably never got made.
I'm not writing this. But in my head, I was like, I need to work out. I need to write this. I need to edit.
You can watch stuff while you work out.
I cannot.
Bro, I take stuff to the gym all the time, download it, and you can watch on that treadmill. You don't ever do that?
I cannot.
How can you not? It's
because
so easy.
My equilibrium is trashed. If I'm looking right here and I'm walking, it's like, hey, Chaz, I'm like,
you're on a treadmill.
But have you ever been like in the passenger seat and you're focusing on something like this, and then we're
on a treadmill.
Yes, you're looking at something and you're walking. Your brain is like, I should be moving. So if you're focusing on something really close up front, up and close into your face, and you're walking, your brain is like, we should be moving. It does something to my brain, like we're not moving.
I think you should get used to it. It's not that hard.
I
do this all the time. I do it all the time.
Do you get car sick?
I do.
When you're in the passenger seat,
when
you're like text messaging or something?
Right, if I'm writing or reading.
Yeah, and then like the
But
sides.
it doesn't happen to me on a treadmill.
Okay.
You know why? Because I'm just walking on a treadmill.
All right.
It's not the up and down is what bothers me. The walking, I'm not bouncing. I'm just walking.
All right.
I could walk and read a book if I was going to fall in a manhole or something like that.
I'm sure if I had control of, like if I was outside walking, I could do it because I'm actually moving. But if I had a smooth ground, yes. I'm not looking at, like steps or, trees.
I had a tread climber thing that did this and I would do it. I would watch it on there and it was easy.
Yeah.
Sensitive brain over here.
Yes, I got motion sickness. Thank you, Fable.
Never watched any of that, but if I had a cliffhanger, I'm gonna be mad. I haven't seen House of Dragons. Great show. Sorry, I'm caught up. Not that I'm volunteering. Okay, I read those. Let me go back now. The suspense and a good cliffhanger keeps us coming back for sure. If I invest time to watch and they don't answer all the questions, I'm punching somebody. Oh boy, Moyo. Moyo talks about punching somebody the most I've ever seen.
Punching.
Severance 51. Severance season 1 has been 2 years. Severance. I see. It's a good. That cliffhanger got me. Lack gonna fall asleep is why he don't like episodes. You fall asleep on them? Ain't nothing like getting into a brand new show. I don't like starting shows because of that. Sometimes I want me to hop in. I binged the first season of 24 in one weekend. It was before streaming services. I watched the DVD box set. Dang, binging that box set is pure determination.
I'm with you, bro. I have all the 24s, all 10 of them.
Dang.
And when you watch it real time, you I need for people who don't know what 24 is. 24.
I never watched it.
Have you heard
Yeah.
of what it is?
Yeah.
24 means this is what happened in 24 hours.
Right. Each hour is an episode, right?
Yes.
Which is dope. Great concept.
Wow.
Great concept.
Brilliant.
And easy way to get to 24 episodes.
You
gotta give us a whole season.
You gotta give us a whole season. So what I absolutely love.
I'm gonna do that. 24 and me make a whole season of everybody who finds out they're related to somebody.
So
give me that whole
he
season.
was eating.
Yeah, he was.
20 and it was an hour. So when you watch it real time on TV, it feels real.
Mm-hmm.
It's mostly based in Los Angeles, so you see things. Oh, you're on the 405, giving the reference.
Mm-hmm.
But when you watch it on a box set or when you're streaming it,
you get the whole day.
Yeah. You be like, nigga, you just got shot 6 hours. How are you bitch pressing this nigga off of you? So I'm like, so it don't mix like you like watching it every week. You forget that things happen.
Right.
Like
seems like time went by. He shot 3 weeks ago. He's fine. Yeah, I'm just trying to patch it up.
Yeah. So you think that like, when did you eat? When did you sleep?
That's what I was wondering. If you probably didn't sleep, that's fine.
Yeah.
If there's an emergency, you don't sleep for 24 hours, you can do that.
Yeah.
Not eat, fine.
Yeah.
I go like, it depends on how you ain't got time. We ain't got time for shit and piss.
Yeah.
You do all that shit when you relax.
Right.
It just he's the most stressful day ever.
Yeah. So like I said, this is every hour.
Right.
So this is where they mess up at. This is Los Angeles.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be 4 p.m. They were like,
yeah, you in traffic.
Yes!
I should do the whole episode while he's in traffic.
It's like, we're going to catch him at the Van Nuys airport. And they were like, wait, got to be from Van Nuys to Long Beach.
No, you're not. In an hour? No, you not. No helicopter?
Oh, that's what I'll be like.
Was it on a weekend?
That's what I'll be like. I got to let this go, man. It don't even be an hour. It'd be like opening episode would be like, it was like, where's your boss at? He's at Long Beach, but you'll never get there in time. Yeah, come on, let's drive. And I'm like, but it'd be like, ding. It'd be like 1:42. And I'm like, there's no way you got there in 10 minutes or so.
Not from Long Beach. It took me 45 to get here.
Yeah.
And this is halfway.
And when I say it's like 4 o'clock, standstill traffic. It took me. I thought it was gonna be easy work because I was going lateral from Slauson.
You took the 10?
No.
Oh, just driving the streets?
I was in between the 10 and the 105. So I could have went to the 10 and went to the 105. I'm like, I might as well take Slauson all the way down. Nigga, it took me an hour and 25 minutes to drive down Slauson.
It'd have been faster on probably the 105. That 10 is god awful.
Yeah.
Bro. I hate it.
Yeah.
Too many freeways out here.
Yeah.
But also not enough. We need more traffic.
More highways. That's why they
terrible.
I think they trying. Several thoughts just came in my head. I was about to say we need more trains. But I was like, wait a second. I'm always like, how are y'all building trains up under us without the fucking ground collapsing? You thought about that?
They should have took care of Los Angeles a long time ago. But I
guess
guess
they didn't know.
Early, yeah, they did. I guess early on, because you have New York, you have Chicago, you have all these places as you can see. You can be like, okay, this is how we do transit in any other city. It's not hard for them to know. Even the trains that are over which one's above ground? The green line is above ground. The blue line's above ground, right? They could have done that for the entire city, but I guess early on in LA there was a big fight to not have it, so people had to use cars. Right. That was supposed to be a big thing in LA. So big, it was you definitely could have had this,
but also
transit figured out. Sure, but they still had the trains on. Like not to have them underground, I get. Right, I no problem there. I get it.
Right,
because I think it's only the red line, maybe that
goes up under.
Yeah,
there's the LAX train goes up under on down Crenshaw. It goes up and down Crenshaw.
Is that the green or purple? I think I know.
I don't know the number. I don't know the color of it.
I know you're talking about though. That one, yeah. So there's only a couple.
Yeah,
but I'm like, you could do a bunch that go, or even like the Metrolink, like that. Great idea. Put it everywhere. Like put it everywhere, bro.
Or create highway trains.
They should. Here's a highway that takes 1 million people up and down to all these stops. You can get to LAX really fast. It's just this area. It's just this for transport. All the way across the city and all the way back. Because even if I got somewhere, I could Uber the rest of the way. Yeah. You know? Because
if you get like a major street like La Cienega or Sepulveda, Crenshaw, and just be right above the street. Right. Just like a high, you know how they do in Chicago?
Right. Yep. Have an L train. Yeah.
Yeah. They had like those little stilts above the streets.
Yeah. And you can go all the way down.
Yeah.
And be fine.
Yeah.
If earthquake did hit.
Earthquake is a monster. He said, I'll wait till y'all finish.
Did y'all feel that?
Did you feel the earthquake Sunday?
Oh, it was one Sunday?
It was earthquake Sunday.
I don't feel any of these.
Yeah.
I was in San Diego though.
Okay.
So
yeah, when the earthquake happened, it felt like a big truck was driving by.
What time was it?
Like 9:30
in the morning.
Yeah.
Oh, I was here then.
Yeah.
No, I don't remember.
Yeah, well, it said we found it. It said it was in Pasadena.
Oh,
yeah, so it's pretty far from you. Well, not that far. How far are you from Pasadena?
not that far. I should have felt it.
That's what she said.
I'm thinking of doing a HOD review. You should, Big Sis Chris. Do it. Watch it. I'd watch that. There you go. I'd watch too. Come on, Big Sis Chris. You got an audience already. I think they're building a train transit that runs from Vegas to LA. Vegas to LA is already really cheap. Yeah, I could probably find a flight right now for 50, 60 bucks.
It
to
better
Vegas.
be cheaper.
Vegas, I go like, you guys want to make a train from there, but it'd cost me a ton of money to go to San Francisco or up. Like that's the ones I don't like. You guys can make these really cheap.
Mm-hmm.
But Vegas, they'll fly you to Vegas to go spend money.
Mm-hmm.
Big Sis Chris, do that. Do you put stuff up on your page now, Big Sis Chris? Do you already have a YouTube page or something that you do reviews on or anything like that? Because we got to support our people. We got to support us.
No. I didn't know what y'all were talking about. I thought you were saying like
how
like
you not know what we're talking about? We're talking what?
Last thing we talked about was the train from Vegas to LA.
So you thought I asked Big Sis Chris if she does trains? Is that what you?
Hey man, you a freak, yo. She's from LA.
Boy. I haven't done. Put some up, Big Sis Chris.
Yeah.
I'll subscribe, homie.
Unsubscribe.
I'll subscribe. I'm sick of Dion right now. I'm not even listening. How you have headphones on? I can't hear shit.
Sometimes you got
headphones here and I can't hear a goddamn thing we talking about. I got a question for you, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Here's my thought. Are you a math guy?
I love the idea of math.
Why?
Because it's absolute.
Okay. Why is 5 times 0 not 5? Why is it 0?
Because you're not multiplying to anything.
But you have 5.
So
from my understanding, multiplication is just math, successive math, right? 3 times 2 is 3 times 3, right? Twice. 6 times 12, right? Is 6 times 12 times, right? Right? So if I have 5 and I multiply by 0, so I'm not adding anything. Why is it 0?
Because it's destroying the number.
How?
I
already have the number.
Right. I'm trying to make it make sense.
5 plus 0 is 5.
No, I would say it would be better if you went this direction. 5 times 1 is 5. Right? That's true. Right?
Okay.
We can agree with that, right?
Maybe.
So maybe.
Well,
what was the alternative?
Multiplication is addition.
No.
Yes.
But yet you're multiplying it. Yeah.
Right. So if I have 5 and I'm adding 1, if I'm multiplying something by 1, I'm adding 1. So why would it not be 6?
So if I say this is 1,
yeah,
I need you to multiply this about 5 times.
Then I would give you 5.
That's 5.
Right.
There you go. Listen, this is 1.
Okay. But if I have 5 already and I'm multiplying by 1, I'm adding 1. I'm multiplying. I have to add. That's what multiplying is. Multiplying is addition. Multiplying adds, division takes away, right? We're taking.
Right.
So that doesn't make any sense unless multiplying means something different than successive addition. Doesn't mean something different. Otherwise, you're just making up rules that don't make sense.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying.
Okay.
I think it's going by the lower number. I'm really freestyle right now.
Okay.
I think it's going by the lower number. If you look at it like, hey, this is 1 controller. I need you to multiply this by 5 times. So it's like 1, 2, and it's like now we got 5.
Sure.
But if it starts with 0, I need you to multiply 0 by 5 times.
That's fine. And 0 times 5 is 0.
Right. 5
times 0 should be 5.
That's what I'm saying. I think they're going by the lower number to make it make sense.
So even if you flip it, if I have 4 plus 1, that's 5, right? If I have 1 plus 4, there's a number that means this is already here somewhere.
Right.
We take 2 apples, right? So which one's the number? Right. If you go 5 times 0, but you're counting that 0 as the number that something is whole.
Yeah.
So which number is whole? Why does that number go to 0? Either way it goes.
You gotta look at a 0 like an ocean.
Okay.
And you're throwing that number into the ocean. It's like, where's the number that it's gone? Baby.
It's still in there.
It's gone.
It's still in there.
It's gone.
That makes no sense.
It's in a black hole.
That makes no sense. I don't understand this. This has been plaguing me for 2 days.
Yeah. I think whoever created it, I mean, obviously we it's burnt in our system now. We can't fix it.
That shit is, and then people say it's absolute. And I go, this shit is wrong. That doesn't make any sense.
But to make it make sense is like, if somebody saying multiply this 5 times and then multiply this controller 5 times. So now we got 5.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, it's like multiply 0 5 times. It's like, there's nothing there. So, well, guess what the answer is? Nothing.
There's nothing if there's already nothing. Right?
Mm-hmm.
But there's something if there's already something times 0. But they'll say 5 times 0 is 0. And you'll say 0 times 5 is 0. That can't be true. That can't be true. You have 5 somewhere. So how is it 0?
I your direction of, if I said 5 times 0, I hear it. But when it's like multiplied, I feel like the 0 is, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it to a child. You guys like it just hit. But I don't know how to explain it.
I was like, I really need some math dude to tell me something, because that shit don't make no sense to me.
Somebody, Fresco said, what do you say?
Okay, let's see. Sometimes you gotta pop up. You got hilarious. 0 times is essentially of nothing. Multiplying by 0 tripped me out in high school tough. 5 apples times 0 is 5 apples 0 times. What? 5 apples? If I have 5 apples times 0 is 5 apples 0 times. But that's still 5 apples there. 5 apples is 5 apples, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So we're not getting rid of apples, right? 5 apples would still be there.
How much you brother?
Because 0 times any number equals groups of that number. Why? Why though? So nothing. Wait, what? 0 is basically the equalizer in all multiplication. I understand the rule, but the rule doesn't make sense.
Mm-hmm.
I missed something working. How is multiplying adding? It is called the 0 property of multiplication. This sounds like a rule. Math is amazing. I don't know what y'all are talking about. You have 5 of 0. You have 5 of 0. Here's.
Oh, that's great.
Here's the thing.
That's great, Brooklyn.
That doesn't make sense.
It makes sense.
You have 5.
0 is the king.
Okay.
This is where it starts at. So it's like I need you to multiply 0 5 times.
That's fine. That's fine.
Mm-hmm.
If you say 0 times 5, but multiplication is successive addition. That is what it is. Mm-hmm. Right? All you're doing is just adding, correct.
Doubling the number.
If it's 5 times 5, we're multiplying 5 times. We're adding 5 times. Mm-hmm. That's what that is. So you have to start with a number. No matter what, in addition, you have a number that you start with. Mm-hmm. It doesn't go down unless you're subtracting, mm-hmm. unless you're dividing. You can't bring a number down. So if we have 5 times 0, then the number 5 is already there. Yeah. So I don't understand how that number that's already there that we're starting with goes to 0. Mm-hmm. That's what I don't understand. And people are like, well, that's the rule of zeros. Right. No, how does that make it 0?
Yeah, but also math is math. So if it makes sense as far as like timing, like 50, now that zeros are part of it, and it still makes sense. Oh, this is the equation of why math works. So obviously in a perfect world, 0 times 5 would be 5, because like I'm not doubling anything, but at the same time, it's like 5 times 1 is also 5. It's like, we got to figure something out in this equation. So let's just go ahead and make this. And then like, what happens if we add 50 times 2? I was like, wait, so maybe this is the equation, because everything has a formula.
Sure.
So they figured it out. I don't know. They figured it out.
Cats made some shit up and sold to something. It's the same thing to me when you talk about certain words and how you pronounce it, mm-hmm. right? Like, yeah, you got like, I can pronounce it like I can spell rock, R-O-K, mm-hmm. and it's still rock, but they'll tell you it's wrong. Right. Because somebody told you it was wrong. Yeah. But it makes no sense to have a C and a K in there.
Yeah, yeah. But it's
horseshit. It's all horseshit. It's all horseshit. This is Terrence Howard's fault. What did Terrence Howard say? Math is amazing. I log off for 15 minutes and some back to Terrence Howard math, man. Google it, nigga. Chaz, you're absolutely right. Haha. It makes me no damn sense if you really think about it. Thank you. You can't add what you don't have. I understand that. Add and 5 times 0 is the same as 0 times 5. How? How is 5 times 0 the same as 0 times 5? How is that possible?
No. I mean, like I said, I get how I say 5 times 0 makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
And say, hey, I need you to duplicate 0 5 times.
Right.
And it's like, it doesn't matter how many times you duplicate this, it's still 0.
Right.
There's nothing.
Right.
You can't double nothing.
Right.
But when it says 5 times 0, I need you to like 0 times 5. Mm-hmm. I need you to make 5. Hold on. I need you to make 0 5.
Which one's the number you start with? Is it the first number or is it the second number? If I say 5 plus 1 is 6, what do I have? We always go, this is apples, mm-hmm. right? If I already have 5 apples and I'm adding 1 apple, mm-hmm. then I have 6 apples, mm-hmm. right? Mm-hmm. If I have 5 apples and I'm multiplying by 3 apples, I have 15, mm-hmm. correct? Mm-hmm. Okay, so which number does it matter? I have a number that I'm starting with something.
Yeah, we know it doesn't matter what direction you go first. It doesn't matter
because it's the same number,
right?
Start with 0, then you take 0, add 0 plus 5 times. 5 0 times is that absolute number 5, isn't there? It's 0 5 times. Then why are you saying 5 times 0? 5 apples 0 times. We take them away. Wait, what's that fucking heart sores in the way? 5 apples 0 times. Yo, what up, Dion Lack?
Dandruff.
Was it Dr. Dandruff podcast?
Mm-hmm.
Hilarious. No. Why does this work for multiplication, but it doesn't work for math? How come 5 plus 0 is 5? Why is 5 plus 0 still 5, but 5 times 0 is 0?
Yeah.
Why?
I get it, man.
Multiplication is addition.
See, what Moyo wrote out makes sense. This is why I get it. By saying 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus 0 5 times, it makes sense. But on reverse, it doesn't make sense. Now, like, how does it become 0?
If I start with 5 apples and I multiply by 0 apples, I have 5 apples. Mm-hmm. I still have 5 apples. So how do you go to 0 is my question. Mm-hmm. Huh? Fucking math majors. When it comes to 0 absolute, start with it. That's horseshit. Why? That's the rule. 0 just over trumps everybody because it has to. That's the rule.
Yeah, absolute.
So how come the 0 plus 5 isn't 0?
You said plus versus multiplying.
Sure. But what's the difference?
Plus versus multiplying?
Sure. What's the difference?
Well, you give me $1 versus what thing is that? That's the same.
It's the same. No. The only thing I hear the difference is if I have a real object in front of me mm-hmm. that can't be turned away by 0, then it's not 0. Right? If I have a real object and I multiply it by 0, the object is still there. Mm-hmm. My 5 apples is still 5 apples mm-hmm. if I multiply it by 0.
I no answer,
so if it's not a real thing, it's a made up thing that some people told you is a rule. That's what it is. But literally, I can add apples. I can go, here's 2 apples, here's 2 more apples, here's 2 more apples. I time these apples by 3. So now my 2 apples are 6. Mm-hmm. I can do that in real time, for real. But I can't do that with 0.
Right.
But somehow, we can just say it and it makes sense now. No.
But also, what answer should it be?
It should be whatever that number is. So I understand it's 0 times something. Yeah. 0. I have 0 how many times?
Let's do it. We go back to we do 6 just to kind of shake it up.
Okay. Okay.
6 times 0, what should it be?
6.
6 times 1, what should it be?
It should be 7.
Let's keep going.
Okay.
6 times 3, what should it be?
18.
Now you're messing up the formula.
I'm not,
because you're giving me an answer plus 1.
No.
So let's go back again. Okay. 6 times 0, what should it be?
6.
6, right?
Mm-hmm.
6 times 1, what should it be?
7.
All right.
Okay.
See what I'm saying? You're going.
I'm adding 1.
Right. So 6 times 3. Why is it changing for 6 times 3?
Because if you go 6 times 2, then I'm adding 6 twice.
6 times 2 is what?
12.
Why is your formula changing?
Because I'm not adding 2, I'm multiplying by 2.
You keep saying adding. So 6 times 1 is what for you?
7.
Why is it 7?
Because I'm adding 1.
You're not adding. We're multiplying.
Sure.
You keep saying adding. Why are you changing the
I'm not.
You just said adding.
I'm not changing it. There's a rule there, though.
What's the? This whole math equation is formulas. It's already we people have figured out. Mathematicians have figured out that the zero
trumps everything.
Right? No,
but you can't prove it in real time with things
because they probably had the same mindset. Like something's off.
Let's just throw these apples away. Now we have zero.
No, as in them trying to figure out the math, they were trying to figure out like, wait, how is what Chaz is saying making sense? Something's off. So if I do actual multiplication by saying 60 times 4, and it comes like, why is his problem?
Let's just see what's the definition of multiplication. This is my thing. Okay?
Yeah.
This is my only thing. And if it has a different definition, then I'm good. What did I say? Definition of multiplication? Definition of multiplication.
Terrence Howard said 1 times 1 is 2.
Okay, it's just the process skill of multiplying. That makes sense. So I guess let's look at the definition of multiplying.
That's a bar, man. Chola. 1 times 1 should be 2. If you are a person, you and I, if we time, we should be 2. He says, prove it.
Obtained from a number, another that contains the first number, a specified number of times. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Increase or cause to increase greatly in number or quantity. That we know already.
Oh, look what Kai said. Think of it as sets. You have 0 sets of 5 or 5 sets of 0.
So you have 0 sets of 5. So I can't do it if I have 5 things, correct?
You have 0 sets of 5 or 5 sets of 0.
That's some made up shit, dog.
No, that makes sense now.
So you can't do it if I have 5 real objects and you can't do it. Correct?
So if I say, give me 5 sets of 0. That makes sense. Like, what? Am I working out or not? All right, bro. You ready to work out? We're gonna do 0 sets of 5.
I would love a trainer to say that. Oh, we going home.
Thank you. That's perfect. That's perfect. Come on, we about to work out. Yeah, what we about to do? We about to do 0 sets.
0 sets of 5.
He helped you out right there. That helps. That's perfect.
It doesn't help me.
How is not? That's perfect.
Because if I still have a thing, if I have 5 things and I'm multiplying by 0, you still have 5.
Okay, listen. I need you to really do 0 sets of raising your hand. 5 sets of 0.
Then I would give you 5.
You're not doing it.
Why not?
0 sets.
Like,
look, raise your hand. I need you 5 sets of raising your hands. 0 sets of 5.
If you tell me a set, I had to ask you a set of what, right?
Right.
And then you're gonna say a set of 0. Okay, right?
Yeah.
Okay, but this is not multiplying in that sense, right?
It doesn't matter what set. How many sets you're doing?
Why not?
Because I'm saying, listen, how are we working out today? Yeah, we're working out. We're gonna do 5 sets of 0. So why would you even start?
Okay,
because you don't have anything you're doing.
So is that the definition of multiplication? Because that makes a difference.
Yeah, that's what sets are.
What are you talking about?
When we're doing 3 sets of 5,
then what number do you start with?
It doesn't matter.
Why doesn't it matter?
What number you start off with? Because like you're doing your first set. When we work out, we do 3 sets of 10, right?
Sure.
We know we get to 10 and then taking a break.
Okay.
Right?
Right.
Next set, that's your second set. Next set, third. I'm saying third set. So if I'm saying we're doing 0 sets of 5,
right?
You're not starting.
Here's where I balk at this, and it's only because if I have objects,
it don't need to be an object.
Well, but if I have objects,
sure.
And if I have 5, you can't multiply to 0.
But these are burpees. That's the object. Let's just say that's an object.
Okay.
Curls, whatever.
Okay.
All right. I need you to do 0 sets of 5.
That doesn't work with literal objects, though.
my God, why are you?
So this is what I'm asking. This is what I'm asking. Is that number? Does that matter?
Numbers.
Is there a number of things that are there already? Like in addition,
numbers are numbers, bro. They don't have to be associated with objects.
It matters, though.
It does not. They don't have to be nouns. Numbers don't have to be associated with nouns.
What do you mean? It don't have to be nouns?
It has to be a thing.
I'm saying if you have a thing, this is how we learn to add. Correct? Right? Yeah. Okay. So this is what I'm asking. Let's settle down.
No, but you keep saying it has to be a thing. No,
because it doesn't work if it's a real thing.
But if I say I need you to count to 5, you go, what are we counting first?
No, I would say
Chaz, count. Wait. What am I counting?
Chaz, I would count to 5, and then I would say, okay, Chaz, now you have 5. Now multiply by that by 0, and I would say, well, I have this thing already, so this thing still exists. So this thing is still 5.
Because it's different between counting and multiplying.
I understand that. I understand there's a difference between counting and multiplying. If I already have a set number, if I have a number I'm starting with, and I multiply that number that I'm starting with by 0, that number is still there.
All right. Give me a number.
It's 5.
5. All right.
I don't know.
Look, start with 5, right?
Uh-huh.
All right. You ready? We're about to work out. We're gonna do 5 sets, Chaz. Ready?
Okay.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
5 sets of 0.
What am I doing though?
We're gonna do some burpees.
Okay.
That's your thing.
Okay.
We're gonna do 5 sets of 0.
Okay. I understand this.
Right.
5 sets of 0.
Right. Mm-hmm. You're not doing anything.
Okay.
So you'll be like, I'm on my first set. You done yet? Second set.
Mm-hmm.
That's your thing. You gotta look at it like that now.
Now, if I did 5 burpees, and you said now multiply that by 0.
You're done.
Now I have 5.
You're done.
I'm done at 5.
No, because what you did was
5.
You started off with 5. Listen, okay. You started off without even doing multiplication.
Okay.
You did your burpees.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's like, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
You did your 5 burpees,
mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Now we're about to multiply that by 0. You're like, I'm done.
That shit don't work on paper, dog. This is what I'm saying. I can literally take 3 times 3 with 3 different objects, 3 different times to get 9. I can do that with a thing, with whatever it is. I can count it. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I can count my sets of 3. So if I have 5, why can't I multiply by 0 and still have 5? I already have 5. I'm starting with 5. Are we not starting with the number?
I think you're excited about this argument.
I'm not excited. I'm asking a question because this doesn't make sense to me.
You had me, but when it comes down to sets,
mm-hmm.
remove the thing. I think what you're doing, you're counting and then said, let me add on to this. What you're doing is you're trying to elongate a formula.
A formula.
Yeah, what you're doing is you're like, I have 5 things,
mm-hmm.
right? Yes, you have 5 things. Now what you're trying to do is like, instead of like start with the formula, you said, now I want to add on to this. When you see times, that is the formula.
Mm-hmm.
So what you trying to say, it's like you count to 100, and then he's like, now multiply by 2, and it was like, no, you can't just add on. You ever seen the formula where you have to like go like please excuse my dear Aunt Sally?
Sure. You
can't do it in that order. You can't just be like I'm gonna start from the beginning and times it with this.
What do you mean?
You can't do it in like from left to right. You have to start with the parentheses.
Mm-hmm.
You even say you do like the integers and all this. Like I don't know.
I don't know it either.
So what you're doing is you keep saying, I started off with this,
mm-hmm.
and you're trying to add on to it. So you're trying to create your own formula. I think that's where you get stuck on.
No, I think I'm getting stuck on the definition of multiplication. And if it's a different definition than successive addition, then I'm 100% fine being wrong. Right? Because I don't know. But from what I understand, and it could be something different. But from what I understand of what is multiplication, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's addition,
mm-hmm.
right? No? Anybody? That's what I'm asking. I get what Chaz is saying. Come on, Mr. Smith. You have 0 objects. Why are you still entertaining this? You have to say what the 0 represents. There is a whole Reddit channel on this. For real? Oh boy, I can't read all that now.
Mm-hmm.
So don't just say 5 sets of 0, say 5 sets of 0 reps and ask how many reps. So the reps is what we're solving for. Correct? Would that be that sentence? The number is 0, you have nothing, you lose. Good day, sir. 5 times 0 means you never added the initial 5, so you have 5. This is dumb. That's dumb. 5 times 0 means you added the initial 5, that you never added the initial 5. So this should never even be a problem then, correct?
That's what I said. It makes sense from that direction. I need you to duplicate 0 5 times. That is like I got nothing.
Right.
That makes sense. But reversing it, I get it. It's confusing.
This shit is stupid. So anything multiplied by 0 eradicates that number.
Yeah, sure. we get how it works.
Right.
I get.
You start with the definition of multiplication. Yeah. It didn't tell me anything. All it told me about the definition of multiplication was in math, multiply means the repeated addition of groups of equal sizes. Of equal sizes? Is that true?
Of the number.
Right.
Of the number.
The addition, what is it? Repeated addition of groups of equal sizes. Addition is what I heard.
Yeah.
Fuck
yeah.
Math.
5 times 0 does not flow. Because like I need you to multiply this 0 times. I don't understand how it can be 0 until you think about it.
So what CMD says, this is my thought. One of the numbers is the amount of the object. That's what I'm thinking, right? Here's this thing that we're doing a number on, whether we're adding it, dividing it, multiplying it, subtracting it. The other number is the quantity of that number, right? That's what makes sense to me. That's what I go like, this doesn't compute then, if that's the case. I get you, Chaz, but Dion is right. Which he very well may be. I'm not arguing that Dion is wrong. That explanation still doesn't make sense to me. 5 times 0, you have 0. 5 times. All right, we heard that, right? You've gone to it. 5 times 0, you have 5. 0 times, you have 0. 5 times. 5 times 0 is you have 5. That's what I'm saying, Twiller, right? 0 times 5. 0 times. I can't see with that hard in the way. That's what sucks. Can you just like bump it up? Can we remove it? Oh, there it goes. Okay. 5 times 0, you have 5. 0 times you have 0. I think Twiller made a typo. If I had $0 in my wallet and I gave you 5 times my wallet, how much I gave you? Kitty says, Kai says, commutative property of multiplication means the order doesn't matter. Well, if the order doesn't matter, then that's different. You have 0 5 times. You just take what's there away. If the order doesn't matter, then that's different, right? Because then you would never have anything to start with, right?
I think your argument needs to be reshaped.
I don't have a different.
So I need people to understand that we understand math. We understand how it works. We know the rules. We know how to multiply. Right. But if you think about it, it can sound confusing. Y'all dumb. How y'all not know this? Google it. Yes. If we're reading this math problem and we're trying to figure it out. But the sets one, that right there is the
since when does an order matter in math? That since when is that a thing? There's literally, what's the whole thing? My dear Aunt Sally, whatever. That tells you there's an order in math. But now multiplication, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Does it matter in division? It matters in division.
It's a problem though. Oh, division, it is. Division is definitely.
You get a whole nother number.
Yeah, division is definitely. I remember I gave
that shit don't make sense. I don't hear that.
What that makes you? It's divide into.
No, sure. Division. That word that matter. The number 60 by 4 and 40 by 6. You get different numbers.
Yeah. So maybe since multiplication and division is cousins, that's why I don't know.
And it's fine if in multiplication order doesn't matter. That's fine if that's the rule. If that's the rule, that's fine. I feel like if I have 12 things and I said, hey man, here's 12 things. Go over there, divide that by 3 and go, and multiply that by 3 and go and get out of here.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna go over there, you're gonna grab 36,
mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you're like, cool, thanks, B. But if I gave you 12 things, I said go over there and multiply that by 0, you're not gonna be like, well, guess I can't have these 12 anymore.
I'm the thing that's if I was like, you say, hey, here's 12 things, go over there and multiply things. I don't have no go over there to do because you said I'm not doing anything.
Right. So what do you have?
I do have the 12.
That's what I'm saying.
I hear you.
That's all I'm saying.
So maybe the multiplication in your head is the task. It's
what
like,
do you mean?
Don't do that. It's like you didn't give me nothing to do. So
I still got these things.
So I gotta rob you. I'm the 0. I gotta rob you now. I'm about to.
That's my only thought. I'm
about to take all this.
I go like, how come it works, but it doesn't work when it's multiplication, but it works in addition. But I can tell you to go multiply a number. I can tell you to go do that. Right? I can say, here's these things, go do that. And then it's just like, okay, but if it's not on paper.
Yeah. I hear you.
Okay.
I hear you.
I'm fine being wrong. I have no problem being wrong.
In reverse,
all I'm saying.
In reverse, it makes sense.
100%.
If I was a 0,
100%.
I need you to go.
I'm not arguing that at all.
Yeah.
I just go, is there a number to start with, or is there not a number to start with?
Yeah. Yeah, I get it.
Because that's how I understand this shit works.
Right.
And if it's just like, Chaz, none that's real. That's not how it works.
Yeah.
More than fine. And that's not how it works. More than fine.
Yeah.
This is my understanding of how math works. I have a number. We're going to get to a different number.
Yeah.
And we do these things to get to that number. But I start with something.
Mm-hmm.
I thought.
And I'm sure they said it numerous times. 0 is a something number. As in like the power, like the number you don't fuck with.
That's that bullshit.
Yeah, that's the number. Like, don't mess with it. He gonna
that's when I go fuck
0
that.
is Debo. you mess with him, he taking everything.
If you just go just because, no,
what is that number, y'all? What is 0? 0 is the Debo of the math problem, but only when it comes to multiplication.
It depends on the equation. If there's multiple properties, you have to choose an order. It doesn't matter in addition either. It doesn't matter in addition either, but you start with a number. It does matter. Because if I have 2 plus a 3, then I get 5. I'll have 2 of something. That's just how we learn. That's just the basics of how we learned in the beginning. It only matters with subtracting and division. You give him 12 things. That's one set of 12. 12 times 1. Tell him
we're talking about 0, yo.
If you have 12, that means that one set of 12. If I gave him one set of 12 and I tell him to multiply by 0, he still has one set of 12. He still has 12. I say, hey, take this 12, multiply it by 0. Whether it's one set or not, I'm still telling him to do an additional problem. Mm-hmm. And you still have the same result. You still have that 12. You didn't add anything. Right. You didn't multiply by anything. You just have 12. It doesn't go away. Mm-hmm. So how come physical things don't go away?
I think you just stuck on that physical thing.
That's what I'm stuck on because that's how I learn. So I go, if that's not the rule, and it's different from addition, there's different rules, that's fine. If you guys say that the rule, the number doesn't matter, the order doesn't matter, multiplication, if it's not a real thing, I just know if I have a thing and I multiply, that's math though. So why doesn't it matter?
I need you to break the thing away, okay?
That's fine. Well, then it changes because that's the rule.
Listen. We're doing 12 sets.
Okay.
We're doing 12 sets. Dion, how many sets we doing? 12 sets of 0.
Right.
I need you to put that in your brain.
Great. Now tell me this. If we're doing burpees, and you say we're doing 12 reps, okay, you know what I'm gonna do?
What?
If you say do 12 reps of 0, I'm gonna do 12 reps. So is it different when it's flipped?
Hold on. No, the reps don't matter. Hold on. We're doing burpees. Right. How many sets we doing? We're doing 12 sets.
We're doing 12 sets of 0.
The sets, we don't know.
If you say we're doing 12 sets of 0 reps, then we're doing 0, right?
Yeah.
But if you say we're doing 12 reps of 0, we're doing 12 reps with 0 sets.
Yeah.
So that's 1. That's still 12 reps. That's my understanding. If that's wrong, that's fine. I'm not arguing if it's right or wrong. That's what I understand. That's how my brain is working.
Yeah. But why did you start? Because you're ruining the set.
Huh?
Why did you even start? If we're doing 0, we're not doing anything.
You know what this sounds like to me?
What?
You know what this sounds like to me?
What does it sound like?
This sounds like anything times 0 equals 1. Same as 12 times 1 equals 1. That's what that sounds like to me.
It's nothing. As in 0 means nothing.
I think you're stuck on a rule, bro. I think you're just stuck in the system, brother. You're a company man.
You're making these people upset. I don't think people understand. Like, listen, we understand math, but try to make it work. I get it. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, we gotta get out of here.
You got time for another one?
No, you don't.
It's 1:45. I can probably leave at 3:30 if you got time.
No.
You need more time to break down.
You gotta break this down.
Wow. I think we're a team. Moyo said, I am upset people. Anyways, I believe you have a listening issue here. Gotta go listen to the whole problem before you start your set. Hey, yo, what's up, Spice? Oh, we out of here. Spice, what's up, Spice Original? Let me see what Toll said. One thing is that math is one of those skills that continue to build upon itself. So by the time you get to calculus and beyond, you start understanding the numbers properties beyond what they teach you in school. I can understand that, I think. Maybe. If I give you 5 apples, we put an end to this misery. You start with 0 and you're finding the result. That's 1 rep. All of that to say it makes more sense and more advanced math because I stopped at calculus. I stopped at multiplication, guys. I stopped at double-digit division.
I just stopped going to school.
That's when I was like, whoa, we're beyond me here. First Dion says life is not that good. Now Chaz, when you say life is not that good?
I don't know, man. He must watch a different universe of Lackaroni and Chaz.
I gotta catch the replay. Anyways, fun conversations.
Yeah,
that's all this is about, guys.
Yeah.
Just fun conversations. Mario's on the top of a bridge right now. If they say one more thing about apples. Appreciate y'all watching. You know what we forget to do is the original intro in the beginning.
I don't remember it.
Like, it was just it. Welcome back to another episode of Lackaroni Chat. Yeah. We haven't done the intro in so long. Just a general basic intro. How's it my fault?
Because you don't open it up. You don't want to say that.
You have the same opportunity to open up the show.
Hey, y'all, if y'all watching from here, thank you guys so much for following Lacktoast ENT to be engaged into the conversation. We read you guys and shout you out all the time. Thank you guys. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell so we know we're going on.
Everything Dion just said. Thank you guys for watching on my channel. Appreciate y'all. Like I said, if you're in the LA area by June 15th, please come and DM me if you want to come watch the show live. I will be on. Dion Lack will be on, and a bunch of other dope comedians. Precious Hall, Chris Sneed, who's a frequent guest on our Daddy Issues podcast. There's like 7 other people. There's a bunch of us. Anywho, thank you guys for watching. How do we get into the thing? I have a question. Thank you. What?
I think you said how do we get into this?
No. Thank you guys so much for watching the episode of Lackaroni and Chaz.
Yeah, check please. Do you mind if I give them some more?
Yes, please.
A lot of laughs we cooking up in this podcast. Typing XD is high key the live stream. It's mostly positive conversations, except we tend to get darker than elbows and Wesley. It's supposed to pop like Coca-Cola and Pepsi. Mr. Chaz Rogers, Big Ready from Lansing. I'm Lacktoast ENT. I guess we paying for the bills, so give us another
check, please.
Yeah, boy, we're doing the show June 15th,
6 p.m.
Yeah,
be there or be square.
Yeah,
all right,
we're doing this here.
I appreciate y'all, man. We out of here, y'all.
All right,
peace out.
Yeah. So what Twilla was texting me, I just got to do a little bit more breaking down. That's why.
Okay. We pulled up.
She caught me. You heard it too?
No, I just saw you laugh. So I said, "Oh, he caught something."
We pulled a popping. We pulled a popping.
All right, y'all. Appreciate y'all, man. Bring your aspirin on the rewatch.
We pulled a popping.
Y'all hilarious. All right, man. Thanks y'all for hanging out with us, man. We'll talk to y'all soon. All right, then. Peace. Click, 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 boom.